Welcome to the niggerization. Silicon Valley, we back at you, digging deep, deep, deep in your ear hole. In your ear hole, all facts, no wax. Now listen, I'm gonna ask you a question, a very, very pivotal question. Has anybody seen Jerry Lawson? I'm gonna say it again. Has anybody seen Jerry Lawson? Jerry Lawson, who is he? Why am I yelling out Jerry Lawson's name on this show? I'm going to tell you why. This is the one brother, this was the African-American brother who led the team that built the first console, the first gaming console for Fairchild, which was a company back in the day. I'm not sure if they're still around or not. Jerry Lawson led that team. And we just never, even though, gaming is a multi-billion-dollar industry, we never hear anything about Jerry Lawson. So this show, Niggerization Silicon Valley, we're going to keep Jerry Lawson's name alive. Make sure, because as much as you guys spend on your gaming and with your joysticks and your consoles and your Xboxes and all of that, hey man, remember Jerry Lawson. Remember Jerry Lawson. Let me change the channel. I was speaking to my daughter the other day, right? And she pulled up on me, Dad, I saw some of your videos, you know, what's the wig about, what's this about, what's that about? She said, you should do some of the prison stuff. And you know, I did a lot of time in the spot, right in the feds. So basically, I said, this is a tech channel. I mean, people don't want to hear that. She said, yeah, some people do. I mean, it's interesting. I said, okay, good. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna tell you guys a little story. And this is real. Everything I say is real. Just about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, I had a lady friend that called me up. She called up and hit me up. She said, hey, I want to come over and I want you to manhandle me. She said, I want you to manhandle me. I said, you want me to beat you up? She said, no, don't beat me up, just manhandle me. I mean, you know, treat me rough. This is what she said to me, just in case my PO is listening. So she comes over. And before she comes up, I said, well, look, if you're going to come over, you're going to have to thug it out with me. I'll manhandle you, but you got to thug it out with me. She said, well, what do you mean? I said, I don't have a bed. I sleep on the floor. She said, you sleep on the floor? Why is that? She said, I got comfortable being uncomfortable when I did all that time in the feds. She said, are you serious? She said, are you going to get a bed? I said, I don't think so. She said, well, I'll come over and thug it out with you. So she comes over and thugs it out with me. The reason being, how did we get to this point? How did we get to this point where, you know, I'm here sleeping on the floor? Let me say this. We did this in the projects, it was like natural and normal. I was forced to do it by my family. My mama raised 6 of us. I was the oldest. I used to pee in the bed until I was about 12 or 13, and I'm not ashamed to say it. It was something I could not control. You know, I'm not sure if any of you out there have ever peed in the bed, but man, my family, my younger siblings used to call me the pee goat, and I would have to sleep on newspaper and plastic on the floor. So when I, you know, fast forward 30 years later, I get to the feds. What happens there is, when you go to jail, inside of jail, it's called the SHU. It's called the SHU. And so because of my nature, I was used to what you call bucking. I was bucking a lot. You know, they tell me to go left, I'm going right. They say stop, I'm gonna go. So that's how I carried it. So with that situation, being that type of individual, I spent a lot of time in what's called the SHU. Now in the SHU, they put you on, say you get disruptive in the SHU. What they would do is they would take my mattress, put me on what's called mattress restriction. So that means at 5 a.m., an officer would come grab my mattress, rustle me out of my sleep, give me your mattress now, get up, give me the mattress. Two officers come take the mattress, and they would keep it till 10 p.m. when the lights out. I said, you know, I got to the point, so there was no comfort in that situation. I said, you know what, from now on, you keep that mattress. I don't want it anymore. And I just got, for years upon years, I just started to sleep on a metal frame. The metal frame just, in my opinion, like I said, I got comfortable being uncomfortable. So I don't have a problem with it. My daughter asked me, would I be able to find a wife that would like to sleep on the ground with me? I said, I don't know. Time will tell. You know, so everything happens for a reason. And with that being said, you know, whatever you're going through, you know, don't seek comfortability. Seek to rejoice in the suffering, because see, the suffering is what empowers you. The suffering, when you go through something that was called a crucible, when you go through that crucible, that empowers you. Believe it or not, when you go through that deep, dark tunnel of darkness and you come out on the other side where there's light, that empowers you. You're 10 times stronger. Trust me, you are 10 times stronger. You start to really believe in, hey, I can do anything. I can stand the test of adversity. You know, I can stand the test of adversity. So I did that just for my little girl. She wanted me to speak on that right there. But at the same time, this right here, and I'm really committed to this. I want to keep it real techie. You know, Jerry Lawson, let's try to understand his significance in terms of just being one of the initial creators that led the team that created the console, which is now just, you know, I mean, it's been taken to a whole nother level now. But Jerry Lawson, African American, was significant in the process, in the tech space rather. So you can do anything. If you're a founder, start building, start thinking big, and understand that nobody can stop you. It's you versus you. I love you guys. Thank you for joining us. Much love and respect. And as Grandma used to say,
you better get it together.